been wanting to ask this question for weeks when we booked you on the show.
Here we go.
So, yeah, I was really excited about your answer to this. So, when I first met you, and you were cooking for an intimate group of about 20 people or so, and you'd said that there's no training or background to cook on the scale and level that you have to for the Kentucky Derby weekend.
Yeah.
So in broad numbers, and I know they'll change as the show will air for years, roughly how many people are you cooking for? How many mint juleps? I mean, I could go on. I mean, and how many are you overseeing in terms of staff?
So we have roughly 400,000 people come through during the week. You know, we open Saturday night. Mm-hmm. We close Sunday, Monday. We open Tuesday. We have Dawn at the Downs, and then we have that week that leads up to Derby. So I oversee all the food from both premium areas, Millionaires Row, Turf Club, Jockey Club Suites, Finish Line Suites, as well as all the concessions. So on Thurby now as it's called,
big deal.
Is getting bigger. We probably have 50, 60,000 people. All the premium areas are sold out, which is about 22,000 people.
Wow.
A day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have roughly 22+ thousand people a day. Menu changes every day.
Wow.
And then Oaks, 120,000 people. Derby, 160+ thousand people. So we have, it's tons and tons of food,
Yeah.
We sell about 160,000 mint juleps, Oaks and Derby.
I have 2 or 3 of those when I'm there.
But it's, 10,000 pounds, 9,000 pounds of New York strip, 10,000 pounds of turkey breast. We have total 4,000 food and beverage employees. About 800 of those people are back of the house employees that report.
I'm glad there's not a math test at the end of this. This is like amazing.
It's, and it changes every year. And
sure,
it's
and it gets bigger, I think, each year incrementally.
It gets bigger, and, and we push ourselves every year.
Right.
And that's the challenge is how do we keep pushing? Mm-hmm. How do we continue to do what we do to change the guest experience? And I think there's some other things that, as time has gone on, one of the big things that we've really worked on is how do we have more and more direct impact to local purveyors, farmers, growers. We continue to try and drive. Look, it's a huge economic engine.
Sure it is.
And how do we keep driving that into, the people who are supplying us and working with us, which is because of the scale of what we're doing.
Right.
It's very difficult for some of these small farmers, cheesemakers, growers.
Right. You need how many eggs?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, or whatever.
We go to people and I say, great, I'll take 600 pounds of this, 400 pounds of that. They go,
what?
We make 600 pounds a year. So it's been a great experience for us and for a lot of the small and even the larger companies that we're dealing with.
So to put it in perspective as well, and we'll move on, are you cooking buffet style or are you cooking actual plated meals?
It varies depending on the area. Wow. So, in general, about 90% of it is buffets.
Okay. Still, it has a ton of food and it has to taste good. And, on a massive
scale. We
scale.
have about 104 different buffets going on in different areas.
Jeez.
So, there is a la carte happening in some of the different areas. Mm-hmm. We basically have a base menu each day, and then it changes incrementally depending on the area that people are in. Other areas have size and limited restrictions for what we're doing. Obviously, on the infield brings a whole new set of challenges because it's all temporary structures. So we kind of take that and we build, the basic model, and then it changes depending on how far out we go.